All right, all the right buttons pressed there. Hey, everybody. So, yep, you can definitely hear me, and apologize for the weird one. We're not professionals around here, so yeah, you got a little bit of behind the scenes. I'm just glad I wasn't doing something stupid like picking my nose, but yeah. So, welcome to today's show, everybody. All the rain we've had this week, I swear. Glad I got all my yard work done last week because I don't think I would get much of it in this week. Looks like we're supposed to have still a couple of pop up thunderstorms this afternoon. Rest of the weekend actually looks good. Tomorrow, I don't see any rain in the forecast. I think it's going to finally dry out a little bit, which means we'll get sunshine and then I'll have to cut my grass again. So, yeah. But we're thankful for the rain. It makes everything grow, and it's going to be an absolutely beautiful May. I know my azaleas are still in full bloom. That's nice to see. They're they're so heavy and so in full bloom that they've just kind of laid over, so a little bit of sunshine will perk those things back up until the fall. We actually, well, I take that back. I don't think mine bloom again in the fall, but things you learn when you buy a house is that azaleas can bloom twice a year. But I digress. Hope everybody's had a great week. It's been a crazy one for us. Good grief. Today, I swear my phone's rang more than it has probably in the past couple of weeks. So that's a good thing. We're not complaining, but it's been crazy. And meeting with all of our clients this week, they kind of tell us the same thing, is that it's been crazy for them too. So I guess all the spring thaw is finally upon us now that the pollen's kind of behind us and everything's starting to get warm. It's time to get all those outdoor activities going and start into cleaning mode. I know we every spring when we start doing everything, it's involving the pressure washer and a lot of soap, and yeah, it's time to get into that season. Not tomorrow though. We've got several things that we're going to try to do tomorrow, event wise, and hopefully meet some of y'all while we're out there. We'll give everybody else kind of a minute to come on in and join us. If this is your first time, welcome into the show. We're here every Friday at 4 p.m. and we would like to be part of your weekend. We are shopgadsden.com, and what we are is a directory for local businesses here in Gadsden and Etowah County. I know the name says Gadsden, but it's all Gadsden around here. So what we do is we're in support of small businesses. We help them with advertising. We help them get found through our website and through having their own websites. So that's a little bit about what we do here. And we're sponsor supported. So without our sponsors, without all the fans and followers, we wouldn't be here and be able to do this. So last week we had a really good response. It was great. I enjoyed seeing everybody's comments and people giving me updates. Thank you especially to a few people. Joe Crow with Spartan Wrestling, thank you for sending me those updates. Nanda Patel, thank you, with Gallery at 808. She sent me a message saying that they're going to redo or they're going to have another Suri event in June. So I've got that date and I will make sure the calendar shows it. Grateful to have all of the interaction. That's what we want. We want to be a part of the community. We want you to talk to us, tell us what's going on, send us your events. That's perfectly fine. Send them to us, and we'll put them on the calendar. So, speaking of sponsors, we want to take the top off, and I was hoping I would have it. Twin City Used Cars is our title sponsor, and so this week they have a tent sale going on. And when I went by today, they've got the bouncy castles out front getting ready for all the people that are going to come in. So don't be afraid to bring your kids to the sale. They've got bouncy castles and a lot of fun for them, and I'm sure they've got snacks, drinks, and they really do it up right. I know every time that they have a tent sale, they bring in a lot of extra salespeople, so that way you get quick service. They're there to help you. And truckload after truckload of cars coming in that I saw. I also saw truckloads of mailers going out, and unfortunately I didn't get one. I just checked the mail a few minutes ago. Did get this week's copy of the Messenger, so I've got that. That's always my Friday afternoon tradition is, let's see, can you see that? If we get the camera, yeah. So every Friday after we finish the show, then I have to go look through the Messenger and keep up with the latest stuff that we see. So I am an avid reader, and yes, I am a subscriber. Don't want to show too much there, but we enjoy reading the Messenger. It's a great way to kick back and have a little bit of fun. But the big tent sale going on this weekend at Twin City Used Cars there in Gadsden. 901 First Avenue, Bobby and his team want to put you into a better vehicle than what you're driving. They have a stated goal of 100% credit approval, and they will do whatever they can to get you in the vehicle that you want or need. So if you don't see what's on the lot, just talk to one of them, and they will work with you to find. They've got pretty deep contacts in the industry, and they can get what vehicle you are looking for there on the lot for you and get you taken care of. So that's what we've got to get started. Without any further ado, let's go ahead and get on into the events. Let me make sure I press the right button here. Yes, there we go. And now you can, oh, not that button, that button. Now you can see me still. So what we do each week, we go out to shopgadsden.com, and you can go there as well. As always, any event that we talk about, the full details are always available out here on shopgadsden.com. So we click there on the menu and we go to the events calendar, and under that, that's where everything is, and we just take that list and talk about each one of them. I try to make it a point to talk to the people that are organizing the event because I want to learn a little bit more, or try to get some context for you, give you, kind of that inside track on how to make the very best of it. So going on today, and I'm not 100% sure about these dates and times. This was kind of from earlier this year. Let's see, May, September, April 26th, 25th and 26th. So yes, today and tomorrow we've got nationals for the Sweet Southern Sass beauty pageant. They're going on at the venue in Gadsden. And the important thing about beauty pageants, I'm not sure if you're aware, and every time one of these comes up I try to say this, this is an important program for scholarships for young ladies. So it's not just about looking pretty and dressing up and all of those things. There's actual benefit to the participants in this in terms of scholarship funds, so that way they can learn about world peace. Moving on, we've got the bingo night at Picnic Restaurant going on tonight. Highly recommend the social fries if you're going down there. They also have recently acquired their beverage license, so you can enjoy a tasty adult beverage while you're there. The social fries are our favorite. Any chance that they put garlic on a fry? Oh yeah, we're in there. So garlic and French fries just go together like peanut butter and jelly. So that's bingo night at the Picnic Restaurant there at River Rocks Campground. So we've got the map for you. They're kind of under the 759 bridge to get there. Beautiful walk. You don't have to get into the campground. You can actually park outside the campground and walk through the little walkway back there to it. Definitely want to give that a check. Kicking off tomorrow, we've got Grip Autocross Season 4. And so this is a very special race for tomorrow. They are actually set up. This is Talladega weekend, but honestly, there's better racing right here in Gadsden. Stay right here in town, and we've got plenty going on. So let's see what they've said about 26. So this is points race number 2 in Season 4. So I saw a picture earlier where Wes, and Will all have the track set up and ready to go for tomorrow. They repaved last season and completely revamped all the tracks, so it's a great place to either be a spectator or a driver. You have the opportunity also to do ride-alongs. If you're curious as to what autocross is, trust me when I say you will get a up-close and personal view of it. I myself have done the ride-alongs. They're exhilarating. Not a lot of thrills like that around Gadsden, but that's a lot of fun. If you really want to get your blood pressure going, then that's the easiest way to do it, is to do a ride-along at an autocross event. They have those, and those will be available tomorrow. Grip Autocross over on the east side of town. So we've got them off of Piedmont Cutoff. When you come in on East Megan, just turn like you're going out towards Hooks Bluff and Piedmont. And there they are, right there on the right. Can't miss them. Also going on tomorrow, we've got the market at Earnest Roots Farm kicking off at 8:30. And so this is our friends, and this is their April market date. So they've got several more vendors coming in than they had last time. They also have, if you watch our Facebook feed, they're going to have Angry Rabbit hot sauce available. Oh, that's the best stuff. Huge fan. I've put it on everything since I bought that bottle at Smoke Neck this week. So I've really enjoyed them. Our friend Cole at Blue Jug is also going to be out at Earnest Roots Farm tomorrow. We've got a freezer full of Earnest Roots Farm meats, and one of my favorite things that they carry are actually pork bones. So we are ramen people here at the house, and one of my favorite things that they carry are the bones, where you can make actual tonkatsu broth. You can't buy the stuff, so we have to make it. So we've got those frozen when we're ready to do the broth, because it takes like 18 hours to cook, 12 to 18 hours to cook the broth down. So we've got the supplies when we're ready, just waiting on the time. Tomorrow's a busy day, but maybe this weekend or next weekend we'll get to it. But they have other cuts of meat. They have pasture-raised pork, chicken, and beef. And the beef tends to sell out, so I would get there first to go ahead and secure your product while they have it in stock. Tomorrow is their farm tour, so it takes about an hour. and you get to see how an actual working farm. It's very kid friendly, by the way. That's going on tomorrow from 8:30 to 11:30 a.m. in Asheville with our friends at Earnest Roots Farm. Also going on tomorrow, we've got the April 2025, Gadsden walking tours being hosted by Greater Gadsden Tourism. Pardon me, that's what I get for having a non-alcoholic drink. Thank you. Non-alcoholic drink before I want to go on air. I'm thirsty, it's hot, and I love Dr. Pepper. Sorry. But tomorrow is the last in the series because this is the last weekend in April. So we've got Puddin MacArthur as our host for tomorrow, and Susan Hill, and they're going to actually take you through historic Turrentine. So they're saying meet at 623 Broad Street for directions for the Turrentine. It's not that far off Broad Street, but yes, they're going to give a walking tour of all the historic homes there in the historic district. Let's see. Next, this is the event that we are actually going to be at, and I kind of messed up by making that poster just a little bit big, but hey, you can read it. Tomorrow is the Health and Wellness mini retreat put on by Northeast Alabama Wellness Alliance. That's taking place tomorrow from 10 to 2 at Back 40 Beer. And this is health-focused businesses in Etowah County coming together to say, hey, we're here, here's what we offer, and here's how you can use what we offer, here's how it can benefit you. So we've got Hot Yoga Etowah, Southern Pulp Juices and Smoothies. We've also got Kingdom Builders Construction, Golden Well Oasis, they're in Ohatchee. Equality Farms is going to come up from Anniston and be part of it. And then we've also got some salads to go available there. So we've got a lot of great topics that we're going to talk about. Our keynote speaker is actually going to be David Hawkins. So great speaker, very health focused, can help you kind of achieve your health goals. And he's going to kick everything off, but you're going to hear from every single one of these member businesses. They're going to talk about what they offer in the community. So that is at Back 40 Beer tomorrow from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., and we will be in attendance there. We'll also have the Downtown Attalla walking tour going on tomorrow from 10 to 12, and this is hosted by Attalla Museum volunteers, and they're going to guide the free tour through historical downtown Attalla, telling you all about its history. So, great thing that you might want to check out tomorrow. They're in downtown Attalla. Very historic. A lot of people don't know. Let's see. Is that in the picture? Yeah, actually the building is in the picture, but you can't see the sign. The original Alabama Power building is there in downtown Attalla. So, fantastic piece of statewide history right here in Etowah County. We also have tomorrow night, we have Total Chaos. This was our update from Joe Crow. So, free admission, free wrestling tomorrow night at Spartan Arena there inside the Gadsden Mall. And they're going to have the Doghouse providing food. Oh, it's tasty. I love the Doghouse. One of my favorite little spots to eat at. And then we've got, I can't read the other one. Yeah. But they've got a free event going on tomorrow. So what they've done is, instead of charging admission for their shows, then they've moved to donations are accepted. And they've actually gotten more response. So you really need to show up early if you want to get your ticket. And that's a free event. That's a Saturday night main event. You're going to see some great wrestling. We have a blast every time we go and enjoy that show. One event that we had on queue for Sunday has actually been rescheduled, and that's Talk Derby to Me. I saw this from Cotton Bell and the Cupboard Restaurant there in downtown Attalla. So they have rescheduled that. I do not have the updated date for it, but I'll have that and update the calendar as soon as I see it. And that gets us all the way through the weekend. So before we get into next week's events, what I want to do is take a brief moment and thank our sponsors. And we're back. Yes, very, very grateful for all of our sponsors that make the show possible. So getting into next week, we've got, let's see, Monday night, we've got our long-standing event. We've got bingo night at AJ's Neighborhood Bar and Grill. Love their nachos. Oh, they're amazing. Speaking of nachos, we also have the pork barbecue nachos at Trivia Night at Gameday Live. Maybe one of these days I'll bring in an eating tour. I love food. I'm a big guy, so maybe I should do something about a down Gadsden area restaurant walking tour. All local restaurants, all the best foods. I could talk about it all day long. So, and make sure you carry your bottle of Angry Rabbit hot sauce with you. Tuesday night we've got Trivia Night at Gameday Live, and that's going to be a great event coming up. We love their pork rinds and queso. That's one of my favorites, in addition to the barbecue nachos. Those are the two that we're ordering when we go there. But oh my goodness, the food's great, and this is your chance to show off all of that useless knowledge that you have floating around in your head at their Trivia Night every Tuesday night. Also going on Tuesday night, we have Spartan Wrestling. So right there next to each other, you can grab something to eat real quick, and then go check out the Academy Showdown. So what this is, Spartan Academy is not Spartan Wrestling is the shows that you see on Saturday night. They also train up and coming wrestlers. So what they've done is taken Tuesday nights and said, okay, we're going to have an Academy Showdown, and so these are all the people that are coming up through Spartan Academy. Then you get to see them compete on Tuesday nights, and so also free. The doors open at 6 and the events start at 6:30, and that is every Tuesday night that they have that. So definitely something that you want to check out. Check out the latest up and coming talent in the wrestling world there at Spartan Arena. Also Tuesday we've got open mic comedy at Atomic Johnny's. We've got open mic night that's a generic open mic night, so you can do comedy, music, or whatever your chosen talent is at Blackstone Pub and Eatery there in downtown Gadsden. So sign-ups begin at 7 p.m. Make sure that you get there and signed up on time to see everything. We've got also this week, this is one that I caught on to this week coming up Thursday, is the Gadsden State Evening of Fine Arts. So this is kind of all the talents for all the humanities departments at Gadsden State. So we've got the 5:30 p.m. is the annual student art show and the show choir performance, and then we have one-act plays in the Black Box at 6:30. And at 7 p.m. we've got the show band concert on the quad. And the show band, anytime you get a chance to see the Gadsden State Show Band, they always do a fantastic job. Just lots of talent that we have in town. So one of our favorite things to see, anytime the show band's playing, we do our very best to get out there. That's Thursday, May 1st, there on the campus at Gadsden State. Then coming up Friday, it's that time. We're getting into First Friday again. So the first weekend in May, one of the keystone events going on is we have the Gadsden Museum of Art's 60th anniversary, and they're also having a gallery opening to go along with that. So we're going to have, an opening reception, muffin jaw designs, glass blowing demonstration. That's fun if you've never seen that. They're also going to have chalk artists, okay, and caricature artists. Try to combine those two words there. That is going to be happening in concert with First Friday downtown Gadsden. So for May 2nd, we've got New Delusions playing at 2nd and Broad, Vintage at 3rd and Broad, the Gadsden State Show Band, 4th and Broad. You got a second chance to see. You got two opportunities to see them this week. The Kings of Swing. If you haven't heard the Kings of Swing play, you absolutely need to do yourself a favor and go listen to them. Friend of the channel, Michael Rogers, is one of the trumpet players in the band, and so they always put on a great show. And then in the 600 block, we've got the Gadsden Line Dancers, so go watch them strut their stuff. Always entertaining and fascinating to watch the Gadsden Line Dancers in the 600 block. So I had to take a look at that picture because I tend to be in some of those every now and then. Some people recognize me. Hey, you're the bass player from, I've had that happen once or twice, that somebody recognized me by the instrument that I played. But right out there in front of Cultural Arts Center. That's coming up in June. So that is the Cigar Box Guitar Festival, and they are booked and ready, coming in from all different parts of the country into Gadsden to have their annual festival here. So if you've been inside the Cultural Arts Center and seen the big display of cigar box guitars, that's what that's about. And if you want to learn more, stay tuned to the channel, and we'll tell you about that coming up in June. And there's probably going to be a corresponding show at First Friday in June too. Lots of great music, very talented artists coming in. Going along with that, after the fun and festivities are over in downtown, then head over to the AMP for the kickoff of the Summer Concert Series. So these are always fun. Love going to see these shows. they really get some good bands in there, and you're gonna have a good time. After the weather's cooled off a little bit, then it's very nice. So we've got May this time coming up. We've got the Ace Party Band, and then we've got Boot Scootin' Boogie Nights. Okay, and then July 4th we've got Nash Country. So 3 dates to pay attention to for the summer concert series in the AMP, and always done in conjunction with First Friday. So we've also got First Saturdays, the sensory friendly First Saturday coming up next weekend there at the Cultural Arts Center, Imagination Place Children's Museum inside the Cultural Arts Center. So definitely check that out. We're thankful for them having it. We also have this event that I'm not going to say the name of for quite obvious reasons. We've got that coming up, so put that on your calendar as well. It's always great to go check out and see. You found a nice selection of things there, and we'll leave it at that. But that's coming up on May 3rd and 4th, and that is next weekend from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. They do charge, I think, $10 at the door. But always a great event to check out when it's in town. And let's see, coming up next weekend, we've also got Art on the Rocks. So that one, how did I not talk about it? Coming up at the Falls. So they've got first 150 shoppers get free shopping bags. We're going to have wine, beer, and moonshine tastings. I mean, do you need any other reasons to come check out Art on the Rocks? Great place to buy presents for upcoming birthdays and Christmas and support local artists. It's always a good thing to come check out. That's coming up next week. That's sponsored by Greater Gadsden Tourism and Nakalula Falls Park. And go check out all the work that's been going on the falls. I got a chance to walk through the new campground. It is absolutely gorgeous and wonderful. You need to go check that out. The new fire station had their ribbon cutting this week. So lots of work been done up here on the mountain, and we're glad to see it. Thanks to Chris Robinson, the district council member for up here, and for Mayor Ford for heading up those projects and making all these improvements up here. Let's see. The next weekend event we want to talk about, last one for today, is the winemaking class that takes place at Wills Creek. So Wills Creek Vineyards and Winery, you want to get that out there, go ahead and let them know that you're going to be going. I believe it's still free, but they do ask that you let them know that you're coming so that way they know to have enough supplies. And let's make this go away. There we go. Now we've hit the right button. Well, that's what we have for this week. Thanks, everybody, for joining every time. We're glad to see you in here, commenting, leaving updates and everything for us. We're grateful to have you to let us be part of your weekend. So it's going to be a busy one for us. We're going to be bouncing all over the place. Last weekend was especially busy. I think I finally just recovered maybe about Wednesday or Thursday from last weekend. So thanks, everybody, for joining every week. Go support some of our sponsors and always shop local.